All right, people, we're gonna be replacing the starter on this 2005 Acura TL. It is a V6. These cars only come with V6s, especially this generation. So let's go ahead and take the whole entire... Jeez. Can't do that. Take the whole entire battery out. All right, so what I was saying is we're removing this thing, this whole entire battery. The reason why I want to remove the batteries so we can actually access the starter. Alright, so sadly this is going to be a bit annoying because we have 10, 10, 12, 12. And we actually don't even need to remove them, thankfully. So this is the signal wire right here. So you want to do is just literally just pull. It's literally just a quick disconnect. I'm gonna put this crap right there. All right, so on Hondas and Toyotas, this is always a 12 or 13. However, I can't access it with a socket because I don't want to remove this, so let me get a wrench. I got a 12mm wrench, and it is in fact a 12. So you just want to loosen the first couple times with a wrench. Let me get my head closer so you guys can see. This is definitely bothering me, so I'm just put this crap right here. And then you can literally just use your hand to loosen it the rest of the way, and it doesn't matter. There's a crush washer. You can just push the shit off to the side like that, and then we have, just take this out. There is a 17mm right here. And on the bottom, I'm pretty sure it's exactly the same. Let's match it up and make sure it's actually a 17. Alright, it is actually a 17. So let's get an extension and a long ratchet because you're gonna need that for sure. I can tell that this starter has never been changed in its life. I have a feeling that my ratchet is just gonna break. What do I have? Oh, it was the extension that was breaking. Okay, not bad. Well, I want you to look at that. Alright, so this extension is toast. Let's get a smaller extension. Now, if you value your time like me, you would invest in an electrical ratchet like this. Now, we're gonna keep this one, actually, let me be honest with you, I want to keep this one inside just a little bit. Now that it's loose, you're gonna go down there, just move this shit, get under. You can't really see it, but you can feel it. And it's another one of these 17s, and I have just the correct invention for that. When I tell you guys I've never used this, I actually have never used it. So let's see if it works. So what you want to do is set it at an angle like this. So it's like that, and you can just loosen. Hopefully it comes out. Let's take our socket. Actually, let's see if we can just put it on the socket. Huh. put the socket on it. Alright, I actually have it on. Oh my god, don't you love engineering? I just love engineering. Not that it's actually loose. Let me show you what I'm talking about though. I don't know if you guys can see, but that's how it looks right there. Might have to turn on your brightness, but I don't have any lights down there, and GoPros suck at light in the darkness, so. I'm gonna take it out. It was like this. It's like that. So yeah, I took it out and it looks like this. It's like almost at a 90 degree. So I'm gonna take this small short extension with a swivel and that, and see if I can just connect it to the bolt. Oh shit. Did it reverse? Oh, that's why. Damn. Okay, Mr. Don't you just hate it when cars are like not tool tables? Like, why aren't you working as a tool table, you know? Okay, this is probably one of the longest starter bolts I've ever seen. Like, this thing damn near goes through the entire transmission and bolts onto the motor. I don't know why they made it like that. Anyways. Doing the same thing right here. And that's the starter, fellas. Top one is short. Make sure not to kink or ding your coolant hoses. Okay, here's a new starter. You want to match it up. Yep, looks exactly the same. Take the nuts off right here. I like using the OEM nut, not gonna lie to you. So let's put it back where it belongs. If you take this plastic holder for the coolant hoses, that'll be good. Move this out the way. Be careful not to mess up the hoses, because that's a long day after that if you do. Okay, got my starter in there. We're gonna go to town. Barely, don't tighten it much, just make sure it's touching the place that it's supposed to be, and then grab this and then take it where I showed you, just right here under. Alright, that's it. Same thing here. I'm gonna use a ratchet. That's good. Alright, here comes the part where you put the positive wire back in place. And as I said, I'm just going to be using the OEM nut, even though they're actually the same. You know what? I'll use the new one, that's fine. OEM one looks, nah, they're the same thickness. I thought it was thicker. So I'm just putting the crush washer. This is actually called the anti-rattle washer. It just doesn't allow the nut to come off from vibration. Let's see if I can use my left hand. Put the nut back on. All right, it is on. I'm just keep using my hand till I have to use the wrench. All right, that was fun. Anyways, put the insulator back, and now this, you guys see how it looks. It looks like this, and it plugs in like that. So I'm just gonna plug it in and then cover it. Plugged in all the way. Top one is tight, lower one is tight, and I took off this clip or whatever keeps these two hoses together. All right, now we can put this back. Actually, no, we gotta put this back, and it has a specific spot it goes back to. Hello, this is Rami. So I went ahead and put the cover back. Turn off my phone. And put this right here. Oh my god, bro. Just these tools can never stay in place. Anyways. Alright, so let's put the positive where it was. Alright, so this is back. Let's go ahead and put this thing back. It has the forward mark on it, so I'm gonna fish it over here, bend it, put it where it belongs. Come on. Right there. And right there. All in place. So this here. And this thing was actually, let's see, it was right here. Am I tripping? Cool.